Plaintiff Barbara Wortham says she and the defendant have been neighbors for 15 years, and he's a very nice person, but she's heard rumors that he's on drugs. Barbara claims she gave the defendant a loan, and he has yet to repay, so she's suing. Defendant Carlos Duani says he cannot believe Barbara would falsely accuse him of using drugs because he thinks nothing but the best of her. Carlos admits that he fell on hard times financially and borrowed money from Barbara, but he insists when he tried to repay her, she'd already filed this case.
Start with you.
We've been neighbors for 15 years. He was there before I moved there. And I thought he was a very nice person, which I still do. But anyway, he went out with my girlfriend and I to church. He went to her church and had dinner with us too, and he went to my church. And later on, I started hearing shady things.
Like what?
Like he was on drugs. I don't know this at all. Yeah, I don't know this. I don't know. But I feel...
What kind of drugs have you heard?
I don't know about what did they do, but anyway, I heard that he was using drugs.
Crack?
I don't know which one it is. It's so...
Go ahead.
So anyway, I'm the type of person, if someone needs something and if I can help them, I will.
Okay.
And he said, my late husband always told me, he said, Barbara, you never loan money. Person come to you if they need a loan. If you help them, they in trouble, they need. But if you help them, then you in trouble. And that is true. I wish I could wake him up and say, Johnny, you told me the truth and I'll never do that again.
Let me tell you what I do.
What?
I get a lot of requests, as you might guess. I don't loan money at all. Person asks me to borrow money, and if we're that close that I would otherwise loan them some money, I give them about half of what they ask. I can't give away money. I give them. I say, well, they want $1,000, and nobody asked me for less than $1,000. Yes, nobody. Never got a request for less than. That's the bare minimum. That's right. Bare minimum. I just say, well, I don't loan money, but I give you $500. And if you still mad about that, then you don't gotta speak to me no more.
Plaintiff Barbara Wortham says the defendant is her neighbor, and she thinks he's a very nice person, but she's been hearing rumors that he may be on drugs.
Sir, she suggested that you may be, she didn't say which drug, but she suggested that you may be a crack addict.
I heard that, Your Honor. And
you're not on crack, are you, sir?
Absolutely not.
Okay,
and I'm sorry to hear her say that because I think nothing but the best of Ms. Wortham. And I had some tenants that became squatters, and Ms. Wortham...
Were they on crack?
They were on other things, whatever they
call
it, blunts and yeah.
That's the gossip that over there with the tenants?
That didn't have nothing to do with me.
over there with the tenants?
That didn't have nothing to do with me. I'm sorry that she said that because, like you said, she's heard.
It's probably from the tenants. It's probably because you hang out with your tenants.
No, I don't hang out with them. As a matter of fact, we were very much at odds. I had to pay to evict them, which put me behind the 8-ball financially.
8 balls.
I like.
See?
You know.
You said you had to put them out because they were behind on paying for that 8-ball. Isn't that what you just said?
No, sir. I said by them non-payment put me behind the 8-ball financially.
Put you behind from buying you an 8-ball.
And so
I'm
Ms.
just
Wortham,
kidding with you, sir. Watch your term.
You
got a lady accusing
I know about your wit, so I enjoy it too.
And you know I have fun.
But Ms. Wortham heard about my plight, you know, because once they got evicted, instantly, as soon as they left, they shut my water off. And she heard about it and offered to loan me $310. So, yeah, I think she's absolutely a wonderful person. I just don't like the fact that whatever she heard, you know, I'm not on any crack and I'm not on any drugs. I don't even smoke weed anymore, you know? That was a thing 30 years ago. You know? And so I don't like that innuendo about hearsay.
That's right.
You know, but
we all
it is
smoked
what it
weed
is.
at some point. You're
I
right.
did.
So nobody's gonna
30
sit up
years
here and
ago.
act like they're pure.
Yeah.
Ma'am, tell me about the loan.
He wrote me a promissory note and said he would pay me back. So I didn't mind. But he didn't say no more to me about it.
Let me see your document.
And by the way, Your Honor, that was my idea because I intended to pay her. I really appreciated what she did. I didn't have to ask her for the loan.
Tell me how the church visits worked out. You went to church with her and then with her friend as well?
Yes,
Two different
I volunteer,
churches?
Yes, I volunteer at a church that's her church's sister church.
Okay.
You know, and so, you know.
Did you join either of them?
No, I have a church. You know, I just
Okay.
volunteer at
Go.
Ebenezer A&E.
All right.
And she goes to Bethel.
Which city?
Sort of Evanston.
Okay.
And so, you know,
Good. I
first
just
time I
want to
went
know
to her
so
church.
folks can know you're a good church man. So I see a loan. How much has he paid you?
None.
Sir, what do you have to say? She says
Well,
you paid her zero.
I did offer to pay her a couple, 3 weeks ago, but she had already taken it to court.
All right, you still have
So she
it?
refused it.
You still have it?
Yes.
Well, then this case is over there. Just pay her money. You have
There you
it.
go.
310 is your judgment. Now, you happy now?
Yes.
Y'all friends again. There you go. All right. Thank
I
you.
love that.
I think, you know, she's a wonderful person. That just threw me for a loop about hearing about the drug thing.
That's
but
what they're
I
saying.
just think that, yeah, but we can't always
Say what?
repeat what people say because innuendos
Right.
last a long
But
time.
I'm sorry it went to all this.
I am too, and I
But
I have no ill feelings. But
I just want my money.
oh, and you, well, you know,
I'm gonna get it now?
This absolutely.
Oh, okay.
'Cause, well, you'd have got it back then when
I
you
did.
told me that you had already taken it to court.
I'm gonna get the whole thing?
Yes.
Okay, let's go do that now.